You know how you know a game is good? When you're more than 25 hours in, you've done over 100 runs with Fox, and you still haven't beaten Tier 1.2 with it yet. I know it's doable, and I will get it someday. This will become even more embarrassing later, trust me. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because Megabonk gotten even better since launch, and even more embarrassing for me, but you have to stick around to find out why. So, today, I want to talk about what changed since its original release a little over 3 months ago. I'll start with quality of life updates, then new content, and yes, that includes a new map, a new weapon, and a new character, and finish with balance changes. With that in mind, let's dive in. Of course, there have been plenty of bug fixes and performance improvements. Late game performance in particular has improved a lot. When there are tons of projectiles on screen, the game now runs much smoother. So if performance was an issue for you before, it really shouldn't be anymore. By the way, I've picked out what I think is most important here. If I missed anything, feel free to share it in the comments. You can now see the price of the next chest on your screen, which helps a lot with routing. You can also add a shrine counter to the HUD so you know how many are still left on the map. Sandstorms in the desert are shorter and less obstructive, which makes that map much more enjoyable. You can even show the items you've picked up directly on screen, or if you want to go the opposite direction, turn the entire HUD off. Microwaves are cheaper now, which makes shaping your build quicker and easier. Early game upgrades are also cheaper for new players, and weapon and tome slots unlock earlier. The game clicked for me later than it needed to, and this helps fix that. One small change, but in my opinion one of the most important ones, is the addition of a full map with Fog of War.
You can finally plan out your route. Before this, the game felt a bit too luck-based, depending on whether you happened to run into what you needed or not. This makes Megabonk feel much more deliberate. And honestly, this is the point where it stopped feeling random for me. If you had crashes, the game now supports DirectX 12. It's not recommended by default, but it might help if you were dealing with stability issues. Also, not unimportant, there's now an opacity slider in the visual settings, which really helps late game when particles and projectiles can completely cover the screen. Now let's talk about new content. A new graveyard map has been added. You do need to unlock it though. I won't spoil how, beyond saying that you'll need calcium for this. The map introduces a whole range of spooky, undead enemies, which makes sense since it launched around Halloween. A new weapon was added as well, the scythe. You unlock it in the graveyard. Once you have the scythe, you can unlock a new character called Roberto. His passive gives you free chests at set intervals, early on every 60 seconds, later every 120 seconds, meaning a steady stream of extra loot during a run. Now for balance changes. And yes, this is where it gets a bit embarrassing. Even Fox got buffed since launch. Its passive went from 1% luck per level to 2% luck per level, which makes it even more embarrassing that I still haven't cleared Tier 2 with it. Other notable changes? The final boss is now easier. So if that's the last thing blocking you, now's a good time to try again. Robinette's passive was toned down in the late game.
Joe's dagger damage was capped per minute. Black Hole and Dice Head were nerfed as well. On the buff side, weapons like the axe, shotgun, and chonkers were improved. Calcium's passive was buffed too. There are a lot more changes overall, enough that if you had issues with a specific build before, it's definitely worth giving the game another try. If you want exact details, go to the Steam patch notes and search for the name of the character you play. That was it. If I forgot anything important, let me know in the comments. And if you like videos that don't waste your time, consider liking and subscribing. Regardless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.